connection, and now I want the data source view. This is my data source I want to use for the data source view.
Yeah.
Right. So what are the tables you want to take into the data source view? I want to take product related dim product subcategory, dim product category. Okay, these three, and fact table, fact internet sales. Okay, and I want to take the date table, dimension date table. This is mandatory, right? So by using these 5 tables, I want to design a schema. Finish it. Okay. So fact internet sales. I think we have taken wrong table name. This is not my table.
Okay.
I want to read this one. How to take a table? Just go to add remove tables and enter fact internet sales. This is the table I'm expecting.
Okay.
Just take it. Okay. Then click OK. Right. Now it has created the relationship. So if your schema is a big schema, this is the option you have. You can see in a single shot your schema. Okay, right. So this is our schema, and why this is making relationships in the
Yeah.
reverse order.
Right.
We'll see what exactly this relationships. So this is product key and product key. Why this product key and product key is coming over here? Sorry. The order is missing, that's all. You have to arrange your schema in properly, otherwise it will confuse. Okay, right. Now it's coming properly, right? A
Yes.
fact table having relation with the date table, and product table having relation with subcategory, and subcategory with the product category. Okay.
Yep.
So now I want to create a cube. Just right click and go to new cube. Click next, and I want to use the existing tables, or if you want to add an empty table, empty cube, and then later if you want to add, yes, you can add it. Okay, so just click next, and here what are the major tables you want to consider?
Fact internet sales.
Next. So what are the columns you want to take from here? Yes, I want to take only sales amount. That is the one major I can use frequently, order quantity, and price. Okay, and click next. So here, when you add like this, what will happen? It will add a hierarchy table. See here. So under the dim product, there is a dim subcategory. Under the dim subcategory, there is a dim product category.
Yep.
So it will come like a hierarchy tables. If there is child dimensions for a product table, it will come like this. So what we can do, if you don't want to add these tables like a hierarchy tables, then initially you no need to add the dimensions, and later you can add the dimensions. Okay, let's say what I will do. I will add only date dimension as of now. Click next. Okay, and finish it. So now you got only one fact table. Under the fact table, these are the 3 measures, and a date table you are getting. Under the dimension, this is the table you are getting. Now what I want to do, I want to add the remaining 3 tables, product table, and use existing table. Click next. What is the table you want to add? Product table. What is the key column? So you have to define the key column as well. Okay.
Yes.
And name column means, so whatever the column you are going to display for that, the corresponding key column, what is the name column you want to display, you can show that one. So the main primary thing is you have to select what is a key column for that table. Click next. Okay, I don't want to select these related tables. Click next. Okay, so enable browsing. Later you can add the columns whatever you want. No problem. Click next. Finish it. Okay, close
So
it.
when you're saying key column, it's the surrogate key, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Whatever the primary key, logical primary key in your data source view, that column you need to
And
take
the
that.
and the name column is
You can
where?
take the same column. You can take the same column.
Okay.
And the next one is dim product subcategory. This is the column. Click next. Click next. Next. Finish it. And one more table you can add individually. New dimension. Product category.
So what is the significance of name column there? Let's say if I select the key column as product key and the name column as product name, then what will
Oh,
happen?
right. So if you're selecting here, the key column is the product category key. Okay. And if you're selecting the name column as a English product category name.
Uh-huh.
In the background, it will send the values is product category key to query the data. But in the front end, it will display the data to you as a English product category name.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Like
as
when
of
you
now,
browse the cube where when you browse the cube, then you will see the names instead of the keys there in the
yes,
report.
yes. So finish it. Okay, so three dimensions you have added into under your dimensions. Now whatever the three dimensions you have added over there, those you need to add into your cube database. What you want to add? Dim product category subcategory. Okay, click OK. Now add it. Right, this is your schema.
Yes.
You need to arrange properly.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So now, what are the fields you want to add for your table? For dimension tables, you can add it. Let's say, for example, under dim product, edit dim product. So here you have only product key and a product subcategory, right? So I want this English product name as well. So you just drag and
Mm-hmm.
drop over here. English product name. Sorry, I have added two times. I can delete it. Okay, so English product name is enough for me.
So these three are called attributes, right? Whereas the dimension is dimension product, right?
So
What do we
I
call product key, product subcategory key, and product name here? What is the
all
terminology
are
that we use?
all are attributes only.
All are
Okay,
attributes, okay.
those are the attribute names: product key, product subcategory key, English product name.
Okay.
So when we are adding the dimensions from the data source view to our cube database, it will just add only key columns. Later, you need to add what columns you want to, what attributes you want for this dimension,
Okay.
for cube.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I just want the English product name. That is enough for me. Save it, click OK, and go to the next table, that is English product category name. So here what column you want? English products category name. I think it is stopped.
Yeah. I hope we don't lose the data.
Oh, no problem. It will come recovery mode. Okay, right. Right. So we'll see whether that column's added or not. Right. So it is added over here, and for English product category, now we need to add the English product category name. Okay. This is enough. Save it and come over here. And import category subcategory name. Right. So why it is creating? I think we forgot to select the table at that time.
Oh.
When we are adding this dim product subcategory table,
Oh.
I think we forget to remove. Okay, we'll do one thing. Uh, hide table and English product category name. Okay, done. So you just save it. Right. So this is the cube, order, quantity, unit price, sales amount, and so this is the way we will add our dimensions and measures to our cube database. Okay. So then after, if you want to create any relationships in your cube level, okay. So how to create a relationships in cube level?
You mean
And what are
relating the dimensions to our measures?
yes, the dimension tables and fact tables,
Mm-hmm.
the relation, whatever we have done in your data source view level.
Mm-hmm.
If you are missing anything, you can do in the dimension level as well.
Yes.
So in the dimension level, we have other different kind of relationships we have. Okay. So what are the different kind of relationships and where we can create the relationship? So there is a window that is a dimension usage window. So inside this window, you just go over here. Here you can see what are the dimension tables, what are the fact tables you have, and what is the relationship between these tables. I have only one measure table, right? Fact
Yes.
internet. And this fact internet sales table having relationship with the date table based on the three columns: order date, ship date,
You did.
due date.
Yep.
So if you want to see that relationship, here you can click and you can see date key and order date key. So there is a relationship, and that is a regular relationship, means direct relationship. Here also ship date key based, and here also this is due date key based. Right. So and the dim product having the direct relationship with the
Product key.
fact table,
Yep.
and product. But this dim product category and dim product subcategory don't have the direct relationship, right?
Yes.
So if you observe your data source view relationship as well, only this fact table having relationship with the dimension date table and dimension product table. That is the reason in your cube level also you are having only the relationship with the product table and date tables up to here.
Yes.
Then it will be a problem for the dim product category and dim product subcategory. When you are going to browse the data for each category wise what is the sales amount, then it don't give the proper sales amounts. You can't browse it. When you are going to browse each subcategory wise what is the sales amount, again it is a problem. Right. So
Yes.
how can you make the relationship between this fact table and product category table and product subcategory table? So if you want to make the relationship between this product subcategory table and fact internet sales table. So the way is indirect relation.
Yeah.
So that indirect means basically you have a relationship between the fact table and a product table and subcategory table. So you can make the relationship by using the product subcategory table and fact internet table by using a
Product
indirect
key.
table in product table.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right. So how can we make that relationship over here? So you just go to your dimension usage, open here. What are the different kind of relationships we have? The first one is no relationship. If you don't want to make any relationship, you can make it. If you don't have the relationship, the data you can't browse
Okay.
between that measure and
Dimension.
yeah. Okay, and the next one is the reference.
Mm-hmm.
The reference means whatever we are discussing now.
What is the fact relationship type? When do we use it?
Yes, I will explain that.
Okay.
So this dim product subcategory, and we are going to make relation with the fact internet sales table, okay, based on the another intermediary table.
Yeah. Which is dim product.
Yeah. So let's say this is your subcategory table. This is your fact table. The intermediary table is product table.
Yes.
Am I right? So how can we make that relationship? What is the intermediate dimension relationship over here? That is
Dim product.
dim product. Okay. Reference dimension attribute is
Product key.
yeah,
Subcategory key.
product subcategory
Subcategory
key.
key. Yeah.
Yeah, because in both tables,
We have that. Yeah.
click OK. Okay. So you just put your mouse over there. The relationship type is the reference relationship. Okay. It is giving the full information about this. Reference dimension attribute product subcategory key intermediate dimension dim product, all the information you are getting. The same way I want to make this relationship as well, a dim product subcategory. But here the problem is how can you make this dim product category, because to make the relation between this dim product category we need to make two more relationship, I think, right? How can you make this one?
Yeah.
The product category don't have uh, direct relation with the product table,
Right.
right?
Right.
So how can we do this one?
We can select a product subcategory there as intermediate table.
So if you are selecting product subcategory, okay,
And
then
then
English,
category key. Yeah.
then
Then category key.
click OK. So what is happening here? The dim product category making, we are making relation with the subcategory. So the
Mm-hmm.
subcategory is already having relation with the product table.
Yeah.
Then in that way it is going to make the relation with the fact table,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
Okay. So the other type of relationships are
Many to many.
yeah,
Okay.
fact is there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically the fact kind of relationship, we don't create any fact kind of relationship. Okay.
Okay.
So when the fact relationship will create, I will show you our old cube. So basically when we are using one dimension table as a measure table, yesterday when we are using sales underscore DW database, inside that the dim product table we are using as a measure,
Mm-hmm.
right? And we are using as a dimension.
Right.
If you observe, see here the dim product, this is a measure table, as well we are using as a dimension table.
Yes.
So when you are coming to the dimension usage, the dim product table and this dim product, so the dim product is acting like a measure table and a dimension table. So how it is making the relation between those two? Fact relation.
Oh, okay. Okay.
By default, when one table acting like a dimension table and a fact table, it will create the relationship. The type is fact
Fact.
relationship.
Okay.
Okay. So we don't create anything. You can't create a fact relationship manually. Automatically, it will build that that kind of relation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. So the next relationship type is many to many relationship. So what exactly a many to many relationship? So total we have uh, regular relationship. Regular means
Direct.
it's a direct relationship.
Yeah.
Directly the dimension table having relation with the fact table. And the reference means there is some other table intermediately having relation. Okay.
Yeah.
And the next one is fact. When one dimension table acts like measure table, it is fact relationship, automatically it will create. And the next one is many to many relationship. So many to many means, let's say I have one dimension table and I have one fact table. So these two tables having relationship between these two is many to many. So what is the scenario? Like for example, I have a student table, or let's say for example, if the project is a banking project, I have a customers and I have a account numbers. Okay, so two customers may have one account number. Am I right?
Yes.
Oh, that is a joint account, you can say, right? So one customer can have two accounts. Am I right?
Yes.
One is a current account number and the one is a saving account number. So this kind of relationship we can say many to many means from the account table, you have a many relationship. One account number may have a relationship with two customers. One account number 111. This may have a joint account number, joint customers, and one customer may have two account numbers. Okay, so in these kind of scenarios, the relationship how you are going to build over here. If you don't have this many to many relationship over here, the data it will come duplication.
Oh.
So one scenario we can replicate over here is, so basically this Adventure Works database having data like every time when a person is going to order something, okay, going to make order something, what will happen? He has to mention the reason. Okay, so let's say for example, I'm ordering one order. So when he's going to purchase a particular product for that order, he may have more than two reasons. One reason is for birthday. Okay, this order number, let's say 001, and the second reason to purchase this order is uh, because of occasion, whatever. There are two reasons to purchase this order, whatever. Let's say for example, I'm ordering a cake. Why you are ordering a cake? Because of birthday of my sister or my wife. And the second reason is because of this is the occasion. Okay, so this order to purchase, there are two reasons. And in the reverse, I have another order 002. Okay, and to purchase this order, and I have one reason to purchase two orders. Because of marriage, okay, because of marriage I have given two orders. One order is clothing, the second order is something related to your marriage, whatever. Okay, like I'm going to give shoes. To purchase these two items, the reason is because of my marriage. That means you have a one order can have multiple reasons, and one reason can have multiple orders. That means the relationship is many to many. Am I right?
Yes.
So let's say if they want to see each reason wise how many orders they are getting, each reason wise how many orders they are getting. Okay, so in that situation, if you want to make this kind of scenario in your cube level, we can't make direct relationship over here between these two tables. You need to maintain a bridge table.
Yes.
What is the reason key and what is the order number? A reason key 1 and order number is 0001. Reason key 2, the order number is 001 only again. So in this way we need to maintain the one bridge table. Okay, so in our adventure works database we have that kind of scenario. We have two tables, okay, and I want to add those two tables over here. How can you add to our data source view? You just come over here, add dim reason dim sales reason. Okay, this is the dimension table I want to add over here, and fact internet sales reason. This is my bridge table. So this table having relation with this dim sales reason table and my fact table for internet sales. Okay, you just add it and click OK. You can see the relationship. This is my see.
Yeah.
This is the fact table and this is my dimension table, and in between I have a fact internet sales reason table.
Yes.
So you can think like this is a factless fact table as well. The factless fact table means it is a fact table, but it don't have any major values, only key values it has.
Yes.
So in this table, if you observe, you just want to see the data, explore the data. It don't have any major values. It has only key values. Okay. So sales order line number and sales order number. Basically, a particular sales, how you are going to make distinct is based on the sales line number and sales order number. Okay, right. So now if you want to make the relationship between the dim sales reason table and fact internet sales table, how can you make it? By using the fact internet sales reason table. So let's say I want to add these two tables as well over here. Right click, new dimensions, click next, use existing. What table you want to add? I want to add dim sales reason. Okay, Sales reason is the key value. Click next and click next. Finish it. Close it. And another so we need to add this into our dimensions, right? Right click, add cube dimension, dim sales reason, click OK. So it is added.
Yes.
The same way, the another measure table we need to add, that is factless fact table.
Should that be added as a dimension or a fact? I mean, as a
A
measure.
fact.
Okay.
As a fact.
Okay.
Okay. Just right click, new measure group. What is that? Fact internet sales reason. Click OK. Okay. Now if you are coming to the dimension usage and dim sales reason and fact internet sales reason table having relation sales reason key, that's fine, right? This dim sales reason and this fact internet sales having relation based on sales reason, that's for automatically is coming over here. Then what about this dim sales reason table and fact internet sales table? How can you create the relationship between these two? Definitely it is a many to many, right?
Yes.
So what is the bridge table? Basically this is the bridge table, it is going to act over here. Okay, right. So you just go over here and select many to many relationship. So what is the intermediary measure group?
Internet sales reason. Fact sales reason.
Whatever this fact table you need to add over here.
Yeah.
This table, fact internet sales reason, but not populating any table. The reason why it is not populating is, just go back over here. If you observe, after I am adding this fact internet sales reason measure table under measure groups, there is something warning message is coming. Okay, what is that? You just mouse over there. The measure group has zero dimensional overlap with all
measure groups.
Yeah, with all of the other measure groups in the cube. Consider moving separate cube. What is that meaning is, in between this fact internet sales table and fact internet sales reason table, there is no common dimension value.
Okay.
There is no common dimension between this fact table and this fact table. Is there any dimension having relation with these two at a time? No one is there. Let's say this table having relationship with this fact table, but it don't have relation with all this, with this fact internet sales table. All these dimensions having relation with fact internet sales table, but those don't have relation with the fact internet sales table, sales reason table. So that is the reason this error is coming. So to resolve this issue, what we can do, we need to add a common dimension between these two. What is the common dimension between these two? The common dimension between these two, what we can create like this. So fact internet sales reason. Okay, go to view. What I will do, by using this fact internet sales table, between this fact internet sales table, by taking a sales order number, I want to create one dimension.
Okay.
And that sales order number you have in the fact internet sales table and fact internet sales reason table.
Yes.
So how to add a dimension? So right click and new dimension, click next, click next. What is the table you want to use? Fact internet sales table. From this table, what is the column you want to use? Sales order. And the name column here, what do you want to put? You can put anything. Either you can put sales order number or sales line number. I will put sales order number only. Sorry. So instead of taking sales order number, you can take sales line number, order line number. It will make unique key. Okay. And in the name column, I want to show sales order number.
Okay.
In the background, the key value I will send it to you. Send it to the background queries, the sales order line number.
Okay.
Click. Okay. I don't want all these unnecessary values. Click next. Okay. Sales order number. And I don't want to select any others. All this I don't want. Click next. Okay. And what is the name you want to give? I will give sales order, dim sales order. This is my new dimension. Done. So now you just add that dimension over here under the cube. Right click, add cube dimension, dim
sales order.
Click OK. Right now, see that warnings are
gone.
Yeah, because of this dim sales order having relation with the both tables.
Yes.
Okay. Now come and try to create the mini relationship between the dim sales reason and fact internet sales. Now it is getting the bridge table.
Yeah.
What is the table? Fact internet sales
reason.
Right? So yes. If you are just putting your mouse over here, the relationship type is many to many. The symbols are different kind of relationship. This is a reference, this is many to many, and this is fact. Yeah, it is creating a fact relationship. The reason, this fact table and measure table both are same table.
Yeah,
that is the reason the relationship between these two is a fact kind of relationship. So we are covering all different kind of relationships over here in one cube.
Yes.
Regular and reference, fact
and many. Yes.
So the next one is data mining. That is out of this one. Okay, different kind. So we don't need to out of that one. No need to worry about that.
Okay.
So this is the way you can make the relationships between the dimensions and facts in